Alright, so I'm getting ready to do a little painting on the tailgate. Doing the SPI epoxy. I've never ordered them or used them before, but from what I've read on the internet, they're pretty good stuff. I ended up going with the just the black epoxy. It comes with that activator. You mix this 1-to-1. I plan on doing a small batch just to do the tailgate. So I'm gonna do the back side of the tailgate, mask it off, spray it, let it dry, do another coat, let it dry, and then I'm gonna flip it over and do the other side. But I want to do the tailgate though, because I went through and cleaned it up pretty good and got all the minor flash rusting I had on it off. You can see on the door I have some flash rusting that some I have to clean these off before I spray those with epoxy. But I plan on doing a couple pieces at a time, and then once I do those, then I'm gonna go back and do the whole body. The whole body's pretty good. There's not really too much flash rust on the body. I think just because the doors were sitting so close to the door, and when it rained a couple times, then it might have got some moisture on it. So I plan on doing what I can, epoxy, and then I'm gonna do the rest of the shell. So I plan on doing the fenders also, but I'll do those at different stages. But I want to start doing something. The tailgate I can do, and then work on body filler and stuff. But I'm excited to try this stuff out. I ended up buying their waterborne. Use the waterborne wax and grease remover. And then after that, you go straight to wax and grease remover, the solvent. They send you a nice, good tech manual for all their products. They have an epoxy primer section. So I'm gonna get to masking this and then mixing up paint. Alright, so I have the first coat of epoxy on. Gonna give it about 20-30 minutes to flash, and then I'm gonna put another coat on it and then call it good, and then let it dry, and then I'm gonna flip it over later today and then do the other side. Yeah. The epoxy laid pretty good. I ended up using the Harbor Freight purple gun just to do the epoxy. I'm super impressed with the gun for this kind of stuff. I mean, it's cheap, it's works good. The pattern's good. This stuff's mixed 1-to-1, so I kind of just went a little bit slow on it. Not super slow like high build, but just slow enough that it lays on there, and then overlapped it. Maybe 60, 70% at least, and then all across the panel. So yeah. Alright, so I am done with the tailgate. I ended up flipping it over and then doing the outside of it. You can see you can see some of the little dents that I wasn't able to get out. There's one up there too, kind of hard to see. This black on here really helps pick out stuff. But I'm glad I have this on here. Then I could start doing my filler work on it. get it nice and smooth how I like it. And then go back over it with high build and then sand it again. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. So now that that's done, I can, like I said, do the filler work on that. But then I can also get into doing these doors. I can do the doors, and then I can do the fenders. And then after the fenders, I have the hood still to do. I have to finish sanding that. And then I can do the shell, the body. So yeah, moving right along. This footage is over a month old. I gotta update this. Alright, so I'm back. I don't know if many of you have been wondering what's up. I know some people have messaged asking what's up with the truck, but a lot of stuff's been going on with the house, fixing it up, put new garage door openers up, put new garage doors on. I have plastic on that one so that I wouldn't get like paint on it and stuff when I was painting. But anywho, progress on the truck. Where I left off on, let's see, the tailgate. The tailgate, I ended up finishing up what I was doing, and then after the epoxy I put on, I ended up filling some spots. I still got a couple more spots. You can see the like scratch marks here, and there was another scratch I wanted to fix, a deep scratch, but anywho, I put filler on it and then sanded it all up, and then re-dusted epoxy areas. And from there I went to the doors and I started working on the doors. There's still filler on there that I need to sand, but those are all areas that I fixed, and then other areas I had to touch up. Both doors. That one's got a lot of filler skimmed on it, but it's just got to be all sanded off. And then I got to the fenders. Started epoxying the fenders. So those are all in epoxy. I got to go back through and start working on the areas that I filled and what looked like crap. Stuff that was filled with filler before, but I'm just going to go back over it and make it all nice like they were before. Other than that, I still need to get into doing the truck. I want to try to do the truck in epoxy soon. So then that'll be ready for body work. But yeah, last couple months have been crazy. Just super busy on the house. We ended up putting new garage doors on, and then we ended up doing new concrete on the driveway. And it's one of the doors. But yeah, it's been a busy month working on house stuff. So yeah, the garage is still a mess. The back of my truck, everything's in it. Everything pushed forward. I have these parts I need to wash, get ready for priming. But right now I plan on moving the fenders, putting the fenders back on the truck so I can get the doors back on the horses. So that's probably what I'm going to be working on. I might have to move these around so I can have room for everything. It's tough. This is like kind of my work area with the truck pushed forward. So I'm trying to work with this and then have the truck forward. I still have yet to do the hood, and that I gotta finish. I gotta wash it, and then I'm gonna sand it for get it ready for like epoxy. So I have the hood to do, and then the shell. So trying to get the everything in epoxy before it gets too cold out. Right now it's kind of a cold day. I think it's like 60 out this morning. So I think it's 63 in the garage, it says right now. So yeah, just trying to get as much done as I can before it gets cold. I don't know if I'll be able to get it painted before winter, but I don't know. I'm gonna try my hardest. If not, then I'll just be doing that in the spring, painting it. Try to do as much body work as I can in the winter while heating this, and then go from there. I have the front control arms and bushings and stuff, so I can get the front end dialed in, so I can kind of check the fitment on everything, throw the bags in, and then I can run brake lines and stuff, so then I can like put together most of it to try to get it like basically on 4 wheels. Then I can kind of button up the inside of the fender wells, and then clean up all this stuff before I coat those. So, and then I have to work on the bay. The bay I'm probably gonna do separate. I'm gonna do by itself. So that I'll probably do as its own project. Cleaning it up, getting it ready for paint, and then go from there. But yeah, I still have work to do. Like I made these little slug pieces I'm using to fill. I'm gonna weld those in just to smooth everything up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the pinch weld. I thought about keeping it, just cleaning it up, smoothing it out. Keep it OEM plus looking. Did the same for over there. I don't know if you can see it, but I have little pieces I made to fill in those areas. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Now that all the housework stuff's done, I should have more time to work on everything. So that's my plan anyways, trying to do as much as I can. But yeah, I still have a bunch of sanding to do. And then probably I have a bunch of high build primer I plan on spraying on all these parts, but I mostly sprayed the epoxy down, and then I scuffed it with blocks, seeing where it was at, fixing the low spots, trying to knock down the high spots, and then put the body filler on, and then I'm going to spray a high build on it, and then work my way up from that, and then eventually seal it, base, clear coat. So, but yeah, it's ongoing. So, but yeah, anywho, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for those that asked me where I've been. Trying to keep up with me. I love making the videos. I love trying to fill everybody in with what I'm doing and try to motivate others to keep them working on their projects. Kind of try to help them out as best I can. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.